gonna tiptoe around the issues.
Remember, we don't do woulda, shoulda, coulda, what up in here.
Barbecue and mildew time. Let's go. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Larry. This is the Dixon Way, all about the A Sports Talk. Well, we give you that fire commentary, all our favorite sports teams, man. Hawks lost last night, so I ain't really in a good mood. But hey, I appreciate y'all all coming in, man. Let's talk about this thing, man. The Falcons in review. Coach Stash loses to a man who just got there and didn't even know his teammates. Dude was literally taking snaps from the center on the sideline. Never put his hand between his crotch before in his life, and came in here and beat the Atlanta Falcons. So let's talk about it. Appreciate all y'all coming through. This is a cookout, man. Let's go. We got some hot opinions today, man. I got the stuff up right now just so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Just disgusting. All right. So, let's go through the game bit by bit. Young Hoku was the undisputed offensive player of the game. Shouts out to Young Hoku, young ATL Hoku. Had a magnificent game, kicking all kind of three. Shout out to Calais Campbell for getting that safety. Applause in the chat. I see Rhino. Hold, let's see. You got Rhino was in here early. He posted that way early. All right. And then we got Marvin. What's up, Marvin? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I see JB in the building. What up, JB? JB said we need to fire Arthur Smith. I don't know why we're waiting to fire him. Fire him already. He's a clown. And not the one you laugh at. And not the one you laugh at. Great comment, JB. Appreciate you coming through, fam. Yes, sir. You know how we do. Atlanta Dog in the building. What up, Atlanta Dog? I see you, fam. Welcome back to the tree. That sounds for you, bro. As the people populate in, you can see the disgust on my face. I got the bucket hat on, so I'm ready to talk my ish. Okay. Falcons. 3 points in the first quarter. Vikings only 3 points in the first quarter. 2 more field goals and a safety equals 8 points. Vikings get a touchdown. We get a touchdown and a field goal. Guys, this was the worst defensive game we had this season. I am not letting the defense off. Yes, I know they're tired. Yes, they got us a safety. Yes, that equaled a turnover. We didn't turn anything with it because it was a pooch kick. I understand. That was the worst tackling we've done all day, and we cannot excuse that. I'm sorry. We cannot. And more and more times, are we going to keep giving A.J. Terrell excuses? He got chicken wing here. Pass interfered there. Now, the only one I seen that he really got cooked on was when he got spun around. But it seems like it's happening more frequently now, guys. So we got to be fair. Samuel Watkins, what's up, fam? I see you. Welcome back to the stream. I got so many thoughts, man, because I listen to a lot of content creators. And they all had excellent points. From Uncle Steve to AFN. to Big Low, to Smitty, and all there in between. Out of your Falcon mind, Tidy on the Atlantabirdgang, on the mark. That's the list goes on and on and on of the great Atlanta content creators. And I think the consensus is, outside of the guy that Tidy had on yesterday, I can't remember his name, but I hope he get in the Waffle House. We're going to cook him up like some bacon. Everybody consensus feels like that Arthur Smith is pretty much ran his course here in Atlanta, Georgia, with the Atlanta Falcons. I know I saw a lot of people well, not a lot of people, but people in the chat are trying to say, well, why don't we just let him keep his job as long as he give up his offense coordinator duties? No. We did that with Dan Quinn and wasted a year. We should have got rid of Dan Quinn. If our head coach can't do the job that he was hired to do, being an offense coordinator and head coach, chunk the deuces. That's where I'm at. That's exactly where I'm at. All right. John Brooks says, I think Arthur Blank is stalling. I don't know why he hasn't fired Arthur Smith yet. If Arthur Blank wants to win, like he says he wants to win, why did he wait to fire him? I don't get it. All right. The only fault that I can see in our owner, because he's definitely the best owner in our franchise history. Don't get it twisted. Mr. Blank is definitely the best owner in our franchise history. Not even a question. The Smiths didn't care about football. This was just a plaything for them, in my opinion, as a longtime Falcon fan. I think Arthur Blank got the wrong people in his ear, and it may be Rich McKay, who is great with the numbers, great to have a person that's in the higher ups of the NFL, you know, whatever you do for the NFL offices. But again, if he's leading the independent firms that went out and hired this coach prior to us getting the GM, and this is a pattern. Rich McKay failed up. We got to just stop looking at the head coach. We know he trash, okay? We know that his play calling, his situational play calling is bad. Situational play calling. To have Jonnu running a jet tight end sweep when you got Algiers and CP or Bijan on your bench is asinine. No, son. Take this. It's asinine. To the point, you got CP making Twitter videos saying, I can get a yard, coach. That's bad. That's not a good look. Yay, son, I know. That's not a good look at all. It's just not. I wanted to run down the stats, but I also want to get to some chats. So let's get to the chats. People want to talk. I'd rather hear y'all talk than me talk. Yay, son, I know. Marvin Barnett says, Blank ain't trying to win. That's clear. We're having Heineke and Ritter. Well, Arthur Blank ain't got nothing to do with who Terry Fontenot gets and who Arthur Smith gets on this roster. Arthur Smith has last say, veto power on any personnel roster on here. Once Mike Smith left, that was a mandate for any other coach that came in here. Dan Quinn had those rights, and so does Arthur Smith. And it seems like Arthur Smith got more control over the offense than anything. All these pieces that we got, we drafted. Pitts, Drake London, Bijan. Players and personnel and talent that other teams would trade their left leg for. And we don't know how to use them. But they were drafted specifically for this system, for our head coach. So I can't blame Arthur Blank on that. I won't blame Arthur Blank on that. Also, guys, if you see the Dixie Way in the chat, that's my beautiful wife, Shonda. Y'all make sure y'all say hello to her. We got Winston throwing another eye test. Pulling in, man. Y'all check out the eye test on Facebook and YouTube. I did. You should too. What up, fam? I see you. John Brooks is speaking to Arthur Blank through here. I will hope that he will see this, but I doubt it. I doubt it. But talk your talk, JB. JB says, Arthur Blank, hear me out. Hear me loud and clear. I want you to hear me. Fire Arthur Smith. Okay. Kenny, what's up, Kenny? I see you, fam. Welcome back to the stream. Kenny says, right ahead, coach ASAP, like T.I. I'm going to blow him up the map, ASAP. Dun, 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 dun. ASAP. Yes, sir. Well, I have faith in a man that has not shown no positive improvement in anything, let alone winning streaks. Claps in the chat for that comment. Good comment, Kenny. Let's keep on going through the chat, see what the people think. Dave, what's up, Dave? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. The sound for you, brother. Give me a little outcast. Dave says, can we at least hear from our GM? Imagine hearing from a GM about his head coach's struggles. I think the last time I heard anything from Terry Fontenot was training camp. We were standing down there 185-degree heat. I kid, but I don't. It was about 100-degree heat index. About 92 with a whole bunch of humidity. We out there sweating like dogs watching our team practice. Yeah, I'm talking about practice. I ain't heard from him since he picked up that mic and talked to us on the hill. Anybody else heard from Terry? Inquiring minds want to know. Has he taken an interview about his head coach and the disappointment of this season going on right now? We got the easiest schedule in the NFL. We just lost to a team that their quarterback was at NASA. Oh yeah, you guys don't know. He works for NASA in all season. Football player by hobby. Genius in real life. That's Joshua Dobbs. Came in here, didn't even know how to put his hand under the center. They practicing on the sideline. Didn't know nobody's name. That man said after the game, I'm going to learn my players' names next week. That's crazy. Mr. Toxic Black. What a name for this show. Appreciate you coming in. Welcome to the stream. Give you a little outcast too. If we lose Sunday, yes. fired. Shout out to Vince McMahon. Let's talk to more people, man. I want to hear what the people say. I could talk all day. I just want to see what the people think. Now it's Tuesday. We supposed to be cooling off from this. I'm still hot. People ask me about this during that Hawks game. I'm trying to keep my cool and demeanor because I'm about to go on a long tangent about the Falcons. I said, no, don't bring that in this stream. Let me get to Tuesday so I can unleash. Dave says, focusing on the FO is pointless, my friend. This is who Mr. Blank has always been. And FO means front office, guys. Just translation. I genuinely think that Mr. Blank wants us to win. I do. I just think that he might have the wrong football people beside him in his ear, unfortunately. And that might need to start with Rich McKay. He needs some more. He needs different football people in his ear to build a winning culture. That starts from the front office president on down. We still ain't built the culture here. Samuel Wilkins said, oh, okay. Well, happy belated birthday. Appreciate you coming through. There goes some fireworks for you. You 25? That's what's up, man. You got a lot of years to go. Don't waste them. I see people turning on the defense. Could you imagine what was going on through Carter's mind as he ran towards the end zone? I don't know why he was blocking the back. I don't think it was a block in the back. He jumped in front of him and stopped. And they called it illegal block and took us all the way back. I understand people want to point to that because it took off points off the board. But also our quarterback threw an interception, a clean pick, which was also bad play design. I'll get into that later. Let's read some more comments. Mr. Tossett Black said, we drafted a running back over a D lineman we needed. Jalen Carter, please. As an avid Bulldog fan, yes, I can be a homer. I do know this. But what I did know is Jalen Carter was the best player in college football, not Bijan. Also suited a need we have needed since, dare I say, John Abraham has left this establishment. No, he is not an edge rusher. I would say a combination of Abraham and Big Grady. Not the one we have now, but the one we had before. He demands a double team. This kid does not even start on the Eagles. And he's going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. And it's not even a question. No. That's a question. The cornerback Gonzalez, who got drafted by the Patriots, is having a banner year too. So those are the two top rookies defensively. Hey, son. Thank you. Thank you for the hug. No, he's not a traditional pass rusher, but he demands a double team. And we saw how Nate Landerman, shout out to Nate Landerman too, man. Shoot that gap about 3 or 4 different times, stop and run plays, just all being wreaking havoc up there. We get the right type of penetration with our front four. Imagine what Nate Landerman can do, and he ain't even a pass rushing specialist, or anybody could do. AK-47/17. If you got Jalen Carter in the middle. Oh my dear. You talking about demanding a double team. Demanding a double team. He comes out on the field, number 98 come out on the field. There are 2 offensive linemen assigned to him. And sometimes they leave in the running back to help chip. That's how disruptive he is. But I digress. Sammy said, thank you very much. No problem, man. No problem. Dirty Bird in the building. What's going on, Dirty Bird? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. That sounds for you. Arthur Blank is a hands-off. Well, this is what his mouth say. He's a hands-off owner. I really don't believe that, but it's to a point. He has his mandates and stuff like that because he want to keep the PSL's owners, season tickets owners, happy. They ain't happy right now. Ask Uncle Steve. Shout out to Uncle Steve's Lounge. This is a continuation of the Atlanta Falcon fans versus mustache. What a great show yesterday, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out Uncle Steve Lounge. Great content. Absolutely great entertainment content. And, you know, he knows football also. Also a season ticket holder for over 20 years. So he got more than just emotional attachment. He got financial attachments to it. So he don't want to hear nobody talking about Tank. Or we trying to let something. That's why he's going in hard about he don't know about Ritter. Guys like me, him, you know, older gentlemen like John, we've been Falcon fans for a long time. It's pretty hard to tell us to be patient. Please be patient with me. Falcons not due with me yet. No, they're not. All right, let's get to some more comments. Comments coming in fast and heavy. Thank you guys, man. You guys are awesome. Dave says, if the Falcons somehow beat the Cardinals, I guarantee you we'll hear from Arthur Blank and give him a vote of confidence to the head coach. Hold up. Look at me. Look at me. Bruh. If Arthur Smith loses, he gone just like that mustache. If Arthur Smith and the Atlanta Falcons lose against the Cardinals, I don't care if it's Arizona. I don't care if it was at Piedmont Park. If the Atlanta Falcons lose to the lowly Cardinals, who are openly tanking to try to get Caleb Williams, Arthur Smith will be fired. Okay. So I had to get a little close. All right, let's get to some more chats. Bobby Carter in the building. What up, Bobby Carter? I see you, fam. Welcome to the stream. That bone crusher for you. Appreciate you coming through. I don't know how people, it must be fat fingering, man. I don't know how y'all misspelled the name. It's right there above my head. Look. D-I-X-O-N. That's all. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming in, Bobby Carter. Welcome to the stream. Winston Thornton just echoed my sentiments. I'm just trying to get through all the chats, guys. I'm trying not to miss anyone. Marvin said, I need the Falcons to win. I took the Cardinals under 5 wins. Oh, okay. Ulterior motives. Hey, either way, either way. Oh, yeah, we got some Dixon Way merch, man. I got my t-shirt on right now. But yeah, just check us out on the DixonWay.com, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff. Maybe you guys will like it. I gotta put on the cookies jersey. I mean, not jersey, but the hoodie. You got cookies all around it. It's fire. For sale? Oh, we ain't got nothing for sale, bro. It ain't expensive, though. What up, cuz? I see you, Miss B, in the building. Miss B always representing on everybody's channel. Appreciate you coming through, cuz. What up? My wife with the link. Spot on, since I'm late with it. Olga said, hi, Dixon. Dobbs got y'all. He a true Vol. Yeah? Olga, make sure you come back in 2 weeks when them dogs put it on the Vols. We doing a live watch party. Dirty Bird says, we need a coach who doesn't have that corporate mindset. Get a dog, i.e. Jimmy Johnson, that can supersede the politics. Those are few and far between, man. It's hard to find them guys. It's a reason why the Cowboys ain't won number 1 since he left. And that was with his team. All right. He says, hello, Queen Dixon. Talking to my wife, obviously. They say, you're right, Larry. Whoever hired these coaches is not making the right moves. Please let Terry pick the coach. Everything else is done. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tying the GM hands behind his back. He's tied to this coach that he didn't pick. I know people say, well, you know, everybody knew that he was going to be the coach. But again, that's already picking the coach before you pick the GM. I don't know. It's a chicken or the egg thing. Of course, Terry ain't gonna say I'm not gonna work with him because Terry want a GM role, not just an assistant GM or a scout. I don't blame him. But I kind of feel that Ryan Nielsen is a dude that he might have hired because he's here right now. Don't be surprised if the season don't go the way we want it to, aka if we lose to the Cardinals. Ryan Nielsen will be named interim coach, and we go from there. Oh yeah, that's my homie. What up? I see you, fam. Tidy the Bird Gang in the building. He said, let's run these lights up, chat. Get the lights up to at least 20. You got 21 people in here. Hope we get 21 likes. Appreciate that. Y'all check out Atlantabirdgang on YouTube and Facebook. Got some great content. Allow me to come in there and yap my gum sometimes too. I go to him, you should too. Dave said Christian Gonzalez, yeah. Oh, okay, well, that ain't that. Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, Witherspoon. Witherspoon. Yeah. Witherspoon. That's what I'm talking about. With the Seahawks. And then we actually did that one game. We had the sacks and what do you have? 2 sacks and 2 interceptions. that one game. It's just a terror. So, yeah. Do all the NFL teams receive a check from the NFL every season? I mean, if you're talking about the TV deals, then yes. Other than that, I have no clue. But TV deal, yeah. C-Dub in the building. What up, cuz? I see you. What's up, Larry? Man, I'm tired of coach who can't be figured out to use these top 10 picks. This play calling is awful. See, I heard someone, see, Tidy, I was going to get on your boy, but I see you skipping all my questions. Because I was rapid fire, man. My thumbs was going like this. I was like, this, are you kidding? What? Arthur Smith is a great play caller. What? Boy, I mean, I was typing fast. He skipped all my, but you got some of them in there, but you saw me type a whole bunch of other stuff. Please invite him to the Waffle House. Sky smother, cover him. I promise you I will. Arthur Smith is a great situational coach. That man got CP making videos on Twitter saying, I can get a yard, coach. Shout out to CP84, the Joker. Nana the Joker said he could do anything and didn't give him the ball. Didn't give Bijan the ball. Didn't give Algiers the ball on the 1 yard line. He's done this in at least 3 games. We've gone 5 wide. Or we try to out-trick ourselves. Be too cute. People say he outsmarted himself. No, he's just dumb. Eventually, it's not you're outsmarting yourself. It's you're dumb. Been to fan over 40 years, and Sunday was the second most embarrassing game I witnessed during my fandom. Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing to lose to a team that literally just brought in a third-string quarterback. He ain't even unpacked. The man ain't even got a place to stay at. He in a hotel. Left his clothes in the hotel, the extra clothes, brought the other suitcase to travel here to Atlanta. Didn't know damn person. Barely knew the coach name. And beat us. Yep. CP talking about I can get a yard. Hey, man, y'all think that's not a shot at coach? I mean, we see videos like that, you know the coach has already lost the locker room. If I'm the GM, I'm firing them right now. Who's going to call plays? It don't matter. David Grohl ain't never did it. We know that. You can't call a brand new system in the middle of the season. Guys, I want to remind you guys, we're in the exact same position we were last season after 9 games. I was told, don't tank because we can still win this division. All we did was ruin our draft position and our chance to get C.J. Stroud. I'll tell you, once I saw C.J. Stroud play against my Bulldogs, I said, man, he'll look real good in the Falcon uniform. But it is what it is. He set a record. Great job by the Texans for eyeing talent and going to get it. Also got Will Anderson too. We picking up wide receivers, running backs, and tight ends to build a team. The Texans got rid of their quarterback in a full rebuild, got a new coach. And their outlook for the future is better than the Falcons. I would have never said that coming into the season, guys. That's where we're at as a fan base right now. Now, mind you, we can't turn this around. But my wife prediction of 12-5, we got to go undefeated. Is that going to happen? My wife said, Hades, no. I heard her. Who's the leader on the offense? Jake Matthews got to see him and Lindstrom. C-Dub says McKay needs to go. Can we hire Louis Riddick as president of operations to take Rick's job? He says some silly things too, man. But again, I'm open to some things. Maybe get somebody from Kansas City. Seem like they know how to build a championship. At the very least, no. But I'm not giving up on Terry. Because if we get a new team president, most likely he's going to want to hire his own GM. I think Terry did enough to build the defense, even though that was the worst game of the defense had this year. I think he did enough to win, to keep his job. Stephen B said, hire Dan Quinn for what? What's up, Stephen B? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. This sounding for you, bro. Appreciate you coming, too. Dirty Bird says, Coach Smith is quoted saying, Bijan, his impact away from the ball can open things up. Arthur Smith admitting that he's using his weapons as decoys for the second and third option. Shake my head. What a genius. The Jizza! Here's my thing about that. While I agree with him in certain aspects, you have to establish them first. I.e., why are we doing play action when we haven't established a run? We run a play action. Heineke turn around. There's a man in his face. Ritter faced the same thing, too. Not really helping. Why are we running at Danielle Hunter? I wanted us to try to go get him, by the way. Why are we running at him? On a tight end jet sweep. He threw Cal Pitts to the side like a child. Get out the way. Ran through a double team. I thought our strong side was right side. I know they lined everybody up on the right side. I get it. Go up the middle then. Don't go over there and use a Cal Pitts as a block. That wasn't no decoy. That was bad play design. And Bijan and Algiers wasn't in the game. JJ Ayers, what's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I see you, fam. Let's see. I'll give you a little outcast. Why not promote Jerry Gray? Either one. Either one. Either him or Ryan Nielsen. I'll be fine with that. My homie Drew Grinder in the building. What up, fam? I see you. This was not what I was expecting when Arthur Smith was talking about positionless players. See, when you say something like that in football, this ain't basketball, bruh. Every position has a designated duty. You drafted these guys and don't know how to use them. You got people in the national media calling you a buffoon. Not because of you ruining their fantasy team, kind of because you ruined their fantasy team. But when they take a look at the game footage, they like, whoa. They drafted this dude and don't know how to use him. Now, again, I was against it. I wanted Jalen Carter. But if you're going to get him, you got to make a decision. I like Algiers. I like CP. But if you spend the number 8 pick on Bijan, you need to run until his tongue hang out. This splitting the carries equally is not working, guys. No running back can get hot. Algiers can't get hot. Bijan can't get hot. And it's going to happen like that. And it is what it is. So, you got to choose. I don't care which one it is by now. I mean, to be honest, I don't. I just want to win. Or do I? At this point. I kind of feel like this is going to be a repeat of last season. And we run into a wall face first. That's how I feel right now. They said one of the saddest things is rooting for a team to lose. His head coach. No, I don't want him to lose so we can get rid of him. I just feel like right now we're at the point that we was last season. We can fight for this sorry division and possibly miss out on another generational quarterback in Caleb Williams. Because Caleb Williams and Pence would be the number 1 and number 2 quarterbacks if they were in last season draft. That's how they're projected. If you take Pence and Caleb Williams and put them in last year's draft, they will be 1 and 2. So, are you going to miss out on another franchise quarterback? The things that we keep missing out on is a franchise pass rusher and a franchise quarterback. Now, we had one for so long with Matt Ryan. Regardless of how you guys feel about Matt Ryan, he's the best quarterback in our franchise history. Not the most talented, there's a difference. But he's the best overall quarterback in our franchise history. And whether you liked him or not, whether you thought we did ultimately what we should have did, those were the golden years of the Falcon organization. Sad to say. Womp in the chat for that. But it is. We became a horrible franchise to a relevant franchise. I'm getting down to tight. He said, laugh out loud. I couldn't ask them all because it was so many comments in the chat. I'm going to bring them. Oh, good. I'm bringing the grill right here. Flip them up. Scattered, smothered, covered. Let's go, man. Do like Winston said. Please hit that like button, man. Help us get in the algorithm. Thank you. We really appreciate it, guys. We're trying to grow this thing. Also, man, thank everyone who has become a part of the Dixon Way family. On TikTok, we got over 4,600. On YouTube, we just crossed the 1,700 mark. We're trying to get to 2,000 before the end of the year. So we thank everyone for being a part of the Dixon Way. If you like the content, please subscribe, hit that like button. We appreciate it. It's all family in here. And speaking of family, Cuz C-Dub, you see he got that sexy badge right there. That's you be in the membership program. He said, does overly tanking means playing games worse than now? Now, I was watching on Scott Kennedy. He said, I know people say we might start tanking. Hell, we tanking right now. Shout out to Scott Kennedy. Great content. I was watching him. What was that, yesterday morning? Great content. Dave, who in the locker room can raise hell? CP seemed like he would. Yeah, Stephen B. People said the Texans messed up by not going to get the first pick from the Bears. They knew something that we didn't. Texas had the best draft, man. They got C.J. Stroud and Anderson. They got both of those picks. So they controlled the draft. Oblivion Empire, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming through. Why didn't we keep Caleb Huntley? Well, Huntley got hurt. Huntley got hurt at the end of the season, so they released him. And why we didn't draft Jalen Carter? You got to ask the higher-ups about that. I think Arthur Smith won. Hey, I want Bijan. Also, we didn't have a marketable player, so Bijan fit that bill. But now we're not even using him. So, yeah, to the best of his ability. Yeah, I believe that Terry go like this with the draft on offense. But picking up defense and stuff like that, I think Terry, that's his baby right there, the defense. What's the for the eye test set? We should pick up the Lions offense coordinator as next head coach and let Nielsen get another year before he heads off to be a head coach and keep Gray. No, I say we give Nielsen, keep Nielsen here. I don't want to be looking back like we let Shanahan go and Nielsen go off and be a great head coach for somebody else. Give him the head coaching job here. Go get you an offensive coordinator. No. Nope. C. Doug said again, who is the leader on offense? By the way, why not let Shaw be the offensive coordinator or coach? Has Shaw ever even called plays? I don't know. Oh, you weren't referring to me. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. No problem there. Man, I don't know how Rich McKay kept his job throughout this whole team. Rich McKay got pictures of Arthur Blank, and I don't know. I don't know how he still got his job. Who knows? Right now, offensive coordinator. I can't say no one for San Francisco because that's Shanahan. I don't think Todd Monken would leave because he just got to Baltimore. And I wouldn't want to leave Lamar Jackson. That's going to get me a head coaching job. If I'm going to go get an offensive coach, I might get Bieniemy to be a head coach. But other than that, I want Ryan Nelson to be here. I think that he could probably keep these defenders here. All these guys on one-year contracts or expiring contracts, he could probably keep them here. We got one side of the ball that's good. We got pieces on offense, I'd rather keep my defense coordinator right now. But the Lions offense do look good, though. I will give you that, Winston. Dirty Bird says, the problem is the Falcons chase trends. Ground and pound to Seattle South, then drag Shanahan dead playbook around. And whenever we chase right trends and get a franchise quarterback and franchise pass rusher. Two most important positions on the football, the quarterback and the guy that hunts a quarterback. We don't have now one right now. Not on the potential Pro Bowl level. We don't have now one on the potential Pro Bowl level. All right. Joshua Dobbs straight out of NASA. Passing yards wasn't that good, but the running yard, hey, Joshua Dobbs was getting out of Dodge for Tennessee, as some Vol let me know. Where's his rushing? That's the passer. Where's the rushing yards? I mean, his rating was 101, though. Oh, yeah, let me go right here. Rushing yards. No, I'm just looking in the wrong place. Screw it. I know he had over 50 yards. I want to be precise. I ain't being precise. Dude escaped. Campbell in the middle, replacing Grady. But his lateral quickness, I mean, people just running around Dobbs. He basically was hunting him and going around him, you know. So, all right. All right. Jonnu Smith had 100 yards, most of them on that one screenplay. Other than that, it wasn't really a good outing. But hey, great effort. I mean, that's the thing, man. We had more yards than them, less first downs though, and we didn't have the ball longer than them. But that was all in the last few minutes when they drove all the way down the field. So, yeah. Let's go to the full box score, man. Yeah, Arthur Smith will be more personable to the local media than he is with Pat McAfee. Then, yeah, I think a lot of people, I don't think his job will be in danger right now. But when you're being snarky to the media and to the fans, calling the fans and the media toxic, and then you going out and losing, that's stuff you do when you Belichick and you winning, and you still got Tom Brady. You can talk your talk because you got the best quarterback in the league that covers up the flaws you have as a coach. Bijan, 11 carries, 51 yards. Algiers, 12 carries, 39 yards. Cordell Patterson, 1 carry, no yards. Jonnu Smith on that jet sweep, 1 carry, no yards. So, and we talked about this before the season. They have to choose who they want to go with and do that, and just the other person be mad. You created this problem when you drafted Bijan, and I knew it was going to be a problem. Guys, you can't expect Bijan to get 18 carries, Algiers to get about 17 carries, and expect any quarterback to throw over 25 times a game. They can't. It's not enough touches in football. So if you want Bijan and Tyler Algiers to get up to 80 yards, 90 yards apiece with 18 and 17 carries, or 20 and 15 carries, that's 35 carries between them alone. You're only going to get 22 to 20 passing plays if you're running that much. Now, if you don't care about passing yards, and that's what it is, just let you guys know that's how it's going to work. Dealman Pickles on Rumble. What's going on, man? I see you. Welcome to the stream. He said Bijan fumbling when we were up 21-13 and just forced a 3-and-out, and a punt was a killer. The Vikings scored and getting a 2-point conversion off the short field, followed by a Heineke pick. Backbreaker. Applause in the chat for that comment. Bijan been coughing it up, guys. Maybe that's why Coach might be losing a little faith in Bijan. He seemed more reactionary. Coach, that is. Say you don't listen to the media, but it sure looked like his play calling is trying to prove a point to people in the media sometimes. Just sometimes, you know. Great comment, man. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. Hope you stick around. Become a regular. Winston asked, what's my fix for this team right now to get through the rest of the season? Who said I want to fix it? I want to win. Don't get me wrong. But I also feel like this season is eerily feeling like last season. And I'm literally on the fence like this, like, are we going to miss out on what we need, which is a quarterback, on 2 potential franchise quarterbacks again? Because I don't think the player that we need are going to fall in our lap like Jalen Carter did. If we couldn't get the quarterback, we weren't willing to give up draft assets to go get C.J. Stroud, and Jalen Carter fall in our lap. I.e., he's not a pass rusher, but he affects the line. He commands a double team. That frees up everyone on your team in the front 7. That improves Langman. You guys remember Haloti Ngata? Mr. I demand a double team? Why you think Ray Lewis stayed so clean? Was it a fluke? No. I don't know, man. Sammy, I don't know who win the NFL Super Bowl this year, man. I have no idea, man. Bobby Carter says, is Algiers the only player that hasn't fumbled this ball this year? Might be. That might be why he's... At first, we were giving Bijan a lot of carries, a lot of touches, but now it's waning off. And maybe because of the fumbles and the turnovers, you know, he got rid of Ritter, put in Tyler Heineke. And people said, well, we look the same with Tyler Heineke already. No, we didn't. We scored 28 points, guys. We were scoring 16 points a game with Ritter. Stop it. Now, we were still having troubles in the red zone, but that's play calling. Yes, Heineke threw a bad interception. I agree. That was on play design. Now, if he should have threw that ball away, I agree with that. But yeah, we got the weapons to do it. Even Jonnu Smith, who was our second tight end, playing like a first, he could definitely make it and make something happen. It's on play calling and situational play calling. I seen good plays by Arthur Smith that wasn't executed by our wide receivers. Yes, I seen it. But I also seen situational football being bad, really bad. And it's putting the team behind an 8-ball to the point that they're not going to look at Ritter no more. They looking at you, coach. And you wouldn't have CP making videos about it if it wasn't. At this point, can we just get some W's on the Saints, please? There you go, Drew. There you go. We got Saints fans. Couldn't believe that we lost that game. Got people hitting me up. I can't believe y'all lost to a quarterback that wasn't even there. He don't even know no plays. I know, bro. I can't even say nothing but take it, man. Taking all the darts in my back. What can I say? I mean, I would look at the end of the game for Ritter for the people that said that Heineken didn't play no better. There was a little bit more fluidity with the offense. But overall, I mean, it still kind of is the same when you really look at it. 38 times. He should never throw 38 times either. That's on coach. That's play calling. We never established a run, but we doing play action. We doing RPOs with Tyler Heineke, but never establishing a run. He doing play action before we establish a run, getting Heineke killed, tore up on naked bootlegs, and nobody's falling for the run because we ain't established the run. I remember Peterson had a fumble issue at the beginning of his career. You keep riding with your thoroughbred, not put him in the stable to look pretty. With Bijan, that's what's happening right now. I don't know if there were words being said between coach and Bijan, but something happened at the headache gate. Disengage, whatever you want to call it. The trust between coach and Bijan is not there anymore. At least it don't seem like it. Not really trying to force Bijan anymore, to be honest. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, we're gonna wear him out. We're gonna." If I don't know how you use a guy. He was rated how high he was because he got 21.5 carries per game in college, rushing. And then it got about 3 to 5 between that area in pass attempts, reception attempts, or balls thrown his way. So, I don't know, guys. I feel like you got an obligation to feed him if he's that high of a pick. But if you trust, as a coach, if you trust Algiers more, then run Algiers more. And then just make him Reggie Bush. I thought he wasn't just a Reggie Bush type, a Eric Metcalf type. I thought he was much more than Eric Metcalf or Reggie Bush. Oh, somebody said, "Oh, you talking about the football? You talking about college? Oh, the Bulldogs 3-peat, man. That's easy. Bulldog 3-peat. Hey, Magnificent Magic Man in the building said, please hit that like button, share, subscribe, follow, and join and get on the membership plan, get that sexy badge and those fire emojis. Appreciate you, fam. So let's move on away from this game. Keys to beating the Cardinals, guys. Kyler Murray is coming back. How do we fare against Kyler Murray, guys? I need to know from you guys, how do you feel like we're going to do in this game? Arthur Smith is coaching for his coaching career right now, at least as a head coach. How do you feel that we match up against the Cardinals? And I hate to even say that because look at the schedule, guys. We have the easiest schedule in the NFL. Look at it. We lost this game right here against the Titans. We lost this game right here at home against the Vikings without a starting quarterback and the best wide receiver in the league. How do you feel about us going against the Cardinals? No, seriously. Dill McPickle says on Rumble, he says this frustrating thing is this team should be 7-2 right now with an easy schedule they had. Turnovers and coaching and play calling are sinking this ship. Defense is good and keeps us in games. Bars. And I didn't even see his message before I brought up the Cardinals because that's why I wanted to bring it up, guys. I don't want to play the woulda, shoulda, coulda game, but all I can do is point back to the games that we have lost, and I'm looking at games ahead and seeing how can we win this game. When in the last two games we were favored and we should have won going away. How can we win this game? Bobby Carter said, regardless, the running game looking better with Algiers. The numbers don't reflect that, Bobby Carter. The numbers reflect that Bijan, I mean, we just saw it. Bijan had 57 yards with only 11 carries. Algiers had 37 yards with 12 carries. So one more carry, but Bijan outgained him by 20 yards. We can't say that the running game looks better with Algiers. I can't say that. All right, Drew said, looking at next week, I'm curious to see how this defense will deal with Kyler Murray after seeing the slip up with Dobbs. Yeah, Kyler Murray, if you let him go instead of getting the first down, he gonna run for a touchdown. That dude is super quick and small to see behind the line. That's not a short joke. I mean, it just is what it is. Contain and make him pass, because I think we can let him loose and he'll go for 300 yards rushing. The cuz Miss B said, who knows? Mighty Mouse Murray can run. Exactly. Great comment, Miss B. That's one thing he can do. He can scat up out of there real quick. And we lost containment and showing poor tackling. We'll make that kid look like Mike Vick against us if we ain't careful. We better have a good practice weekend. Hold on. Before I get the Magic Man, he said another trap game. Ain't no trap games for a team like this. It shouldn't be. We shouldn't be overconfident coming in any game. After losing to the Tennessee Titans, after losing to Minnesota without their starting quarterback and the best wide receiver in the league, and they don't have no running game. All right, Magic Man said the Falcons are going to lose to Arizona. The Falcons have pieces and talent, but no plan and idea how to use them. The Falcons are literally a ship without a rudder. And the rudder's supposed to be a coach. Excellent comment. Magnificent mind, Magic Man. C-Dub Cuz said, I don't trust coach and his play calling. Plus, our defense isn't the same without Grady. Yeah, that is true. C-Dub said, we have CP84 doing highlight vid. I don't trust Coach Art at all. Yeah, Georgia Bulldogs going to win a three-peat, man. Don't worry about that, Samuel. We got that. The Braves loss ensured that. We play like we did with our running game last year. Well, I don't know if we. I think everybody got the playbook right now. 3 Dirty in the building. What up, 3 Dirty? I see. Always on everybody's stream. Appreciate you coming through, fam. He says carries in the red zone means more than open field runs. Okay, fair. But is Algiers getting the ball down in the red zone? Or Bijan? It's like once we get to the red zone, Bijan is not allowed to run the ball. Do y'all see that? Or am I tripping? It's like when we get in the red zone, we get down to the 10-yard line or something like that. It seems like Bijan is only allowed to be in pass patterns. He is never allowed to run the ball. The one time he did, and we was at the 15-yard line and he ran it in. At the 15 or 12. We were not inside the 10-yard line, I know that much. Algiers have more carries and Bijan is almost 200 yards more yards, people. People have to stop saying Algiers is a better runner than Bijan. Now with the offense flows better with Tyler Algiers, but pure talent, Bijan easily. And that's a great comment, Winston, from the eye test. Maybe Arthur Smith offense runs better with a bruiser type of running back instead of a finesse running back. That could be it. But yeah, Tyler Algiers, no. That's the only thing that I agree with the dude who's on Tidy on Atlantabirdgang yesterday. And speaking of Atlantabirdgang, I'm just talking people up. Tidy says that we're going to need to get Brock Bowers back to win the Natty. Oh, we getting Brock Bowers back, man. He'll be back for the SEC championship. No worries. He'll be back. We'll be ready for Big Bad Bama. Also, Tidy says, you're correct, Larry. Bijan just had 2 carries all season within 10-yard line or inside it. I watch all these. Thank you for reaffirming, man. I don't like going back and looking at that stuff. I watch these games every time, man. You guys tune in on Sunday. Me and the wife be sitting on this couch, hollering and screaming. You don't like the announcers? Come over here and listen to us on the Dixon Way. We'll commentate the game, and you'll have more fun. You'll be in here talking to everybody during the game. That's what we do. Oh, hold up. I'll give it to you. Well, I know Winston's on Facebook, and he had to send you an invite, but hold on, I'll go. I can get that right now. Hold on, let me make sure that this ain't. Yeah, I don't need no strikes. Oh, what? Hold on, let me make this wider. Make that wider. Here we go. Oh, that's funny. All right, here you go right here. Well, this is what I subscribe to. It's under John Harris' name, though. It's a YouTube _ John Harris 2205. For the eye test. All right. There you go. That's the link I got connected to. So that's the eye test for you. No problem, Winston. All right. So, derelict of duty from our head coach. Bijan Robinson only had the ball 2 times in the red zone, guys. Well, excuse me, within the 10 yards or closer. Bijan Robinson, the 8th pick in the draft, has not seen the ball, basically, when we get to the red zone, unless he's a wide receiver. Make it make sense. Situational football. Bobby Carter said Algiers have more broken tackles and brutal runs, and that's what we need for this running game to get going. But again, Algiers can't get Warm nor Bijan. And when they're splitting the carries, Bijan has been better. Algiers has more carries, and Bijan has almost 200 more yards than Algiers. We all know who's a better talent at running back. We all like Algiers. I didn't want us to draft Bijan. I thought we were good. But since we have Bijan right now, let's treat him like LT and not Reggie Bush. Right now, we treat him like Reggie Bush, and I don't appreciate that. Stephen B said, there's not supposed to be much debate about which running back you want to run the game. You spent the 8th pick on a generational running back. Hey, there go that word again. Generational talent. The Unicorn was a generational talent. We've seen it. In 3 years, he got a whole 3 touchdowns in his career. I repeat, in 3 years, he has a whole 3 touchdowns in his career. Is that his fault? Nope. Had to deal with Mariota, an injury, and then Ritter. And now Heineke. So, ain't his fault. But again, if you that dude, or that generational dude, you can make it happen. I mean, give me 5 touchdowns one season. 5. I ain't being greedy. 5 touchdowns. All right. Yeah, I mean, I agree, man. When you draft a guy at number 8, shouldn't be there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Algiers. I apologize. You got 1,100 yards. We weren't smart enough to pick Jalen Carter, so I have to utilize this guy. I have to. The Falcons would never have a run-first offense with this coach. Therefore, no passing game either. Yeah, because we don't have the quarterback that can just be passed all the time. But he's running plays like that. Given Ritter had like 42 pass attempts. And then now Tyler Heineke having 38 passing attempts. 330 says all our first-round draft picks painted Arthur Smith in the corner. Now we're dealing with draft politics. Well, this is the thing. We go back and look at those draft picks. You can see who's talking glowingly about the draft picks and who seems like he's just going along with it because he got vetoed. After Mike Smith, Arthur Blank has given his coaches the veto power on anybody being on this roster. Dan Quinn had it, and Arthur Smith has it. Arthur Smith goes to the grocery store, and he gets his own groceries in the draft. The offense is about Arthur Smith. It is. He drafted players that he don't know how to use properly. I've been wondering if Skoronski had been a better pick at 8. Oh, man, don't talk to me about Peter Skoronski. Anybody that know that we were talking about preseason, man, I was talking about Peter Skoronski till the cows came home. Is what it is. Jalen Carter was a pick, or CJ, or move up to CJ Stroud, because the Panthers were behind you and they moved up to get Bryce Young. That means you had an opportunity to move up to get the Bears pick also, but you didn't. Anybody that know me and was watching our streams earlier, they know I was singing out every time we talked about the draft. Peter Skoronski came out my mouth. But that's not the sexy pick. That's not the sexy pick. Raymond Collins, what's up, fam? I see you. Welcome to the stream. That sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. Said, just get the ball in the end zone. We wouldn't be having these discussions. Yes, we would not. We would not. Yes, we would not, man. I just can't believe anyone would say that Arthur Smith is great at situational play calling. I think he draws up some good plays, and sometimes they're not executed. But situational play calling, no. You don't go for 4th down and 5 in the middle of the field in the first quarter. Not in the first quarter. I know it's a no man's land, Winston, before you even type it. Nope. We just agree on that. We just disagree on that, brother. Not in the first quarter. It ain't about nitpicking him. And I'm looking up. Oh, man, this is a why are we a primetime game? Why are the Atlanta Falcons and the Cardinals going to be on at 4:05? I know it's a West Coast game. Dang nabbit. But still. 330 said you can't call the same plays getting in the red zone after you've been there less than you ran there. The red zone. Yes, 330. 330. And look, man. Y'all got to understand. This man 330 drives from North Carolina to Falcon games. The man felt good about driving down because Ritter wasn't the quarterback no more. We had Heineke. Little did he realize. You know how they got them names? Little did he know. He just effed up now. Little did we realize we still got the same guy called the plays. Womps in the chat. It's like fighting in a phone booth. You ain't never lied, 330. You ain't never lied. And see, we see people that say, man, I'm sick and tired of the Falcons. I'm going to go root for another team. I ain't doing that. I don't even know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? But as people who spend their hard-earned money, would I be mad at people that start mass exodus and defaulting on their PSLs and stuff like that? Oh, appreciate those womps. I see y'all. A lot of these guys new to us. You know what I'm saying? We called out a lot of things. in the chat. Appreciate those emojis. I see y'all, family. What's up, Travis? What's going on with you? I see. What up, cuz? Yeah, season ticket holders don't deserve us being or tanking. So I'm not going to say we need to tank. We're already doing that, unfortunately, with the weakest schedule in the league. I think to beat the Cardinals, we need to contain, just like Miss B said. We need to do a mush rush. And a mush rush is keep your lanes, keep Kyler contained, and make him beat you with his arm. That's a mush rush. All right, 3 Dirty also says, what does a Vikings team come into the bin and win with a backup to the backup? Hold up. Not a backup, but a backup to the backup. Say about our coaching potential. Oh, so there's a debate. I got you, 3 Dirty. There's a debate on why should we give Jerry Gray or Ryan Nielsen the head coaching job if we lose, if that defense lost the game against a guy who just walked in the building, didn't know his teammates, never put his hand in between his center's crotch. Never. I felt like the defensive woes were on the players missing tackles. That was the worst tackling I ever seen by the Falcons team this season. Everybody was missing tackles. Everyone. That was not on coaching. Players was in position to make a play. Several sacks were there, just disappeared. Because we missed a tackle on Dobbs, and he got loose on us. Or the quarterback Hall that was in there before. He got loose on us about 1 or 2 times, or got a first down. So I can't put that on Ryan Nielsen, play caller. Now, do I hate running a zone in at the goal line? Yes. Because when they find that hole in the zone and you don't get the pressure, running the zone in the goal line depends on if it's effective, is because you can get pressure with your front four. If you can't get pressure with your front four and doing a zone in the red zone, you're gonna give up the touchdown. That's what happens. Tidy says, Atlantabirdgang said, yeah, I can never root for another team. I understand I'm not gonna go to the games anymore, but I ain't never leaving the nest. Facts. Mr. Toxic Black says, we had the second easiest schedule. The Saints are the first. Okay. Second easiest. Well, either way, man, this schedule look mad winnable. But right now, we're doubting everything, man. Kyler Murray coming back, and we shaking in our boots. That should be like, so what? As a fan base, we should be coming in with our chest poked out. Say it with your chest. We about to whoop the Cardinals. Am I saying that? No. No. That's how Arthur Smith got us. Womps in the chat. Hold on. I got to put that back up there. How did that disappear? Bobby, hold on. Bobby said, damn. Everybody back us better than our starters. Womp in the chat. Ain't lying, though. That's tough. Miss B said, I started quarterbacks or backups. Laugh out loud. She ain't lying either. Bobby Carter said maybe we need to start Woodside. Miss B said all three of our quarterbacks are backups or less. So she's saying they either backup or practice squad. Make that make sense? They just on different levels. Oh my God. Miss B got me dying in here. Bars. Miss B got me dying in here. Bars. That's what's up, cuz I see you. Stephen B said, Heineken the best right now. I see the womp womps. Y'all know what to do. The family members dropping them womp womps in the chat. Magic Man said, I think the ATL defense is getting too much grief. They got a few turnovers and got tired and missed tackles. Its offense keep turning the ball over and putting more pressure on the defense. I can agree with you on that, Magic Man. I'm just saying that they had the worst game of the season. Not saying that they're a detriment to the team like our quarterback or our head coaches. No, I'm not blaming the season on our defense. The defense done put us on our back, on their back, and carried us. Just like this book bag right here. They said, come on, we got y'all. Let's go. Book bag, here go the team. Let's go. Defense been excellent this year. You just had a bad day. So you had a bad day. You say you're good, nice. I mean, you just had a bad day, dude. That's all. But nah, I'm not blaming them. I'd rather have this defense than anything on this team right now. See, Doug said that's how I felt about DQ. Yeah, Miss B said, yeah, Heineken is the best out of them for sure. Winston said, someone jumping the ship because the team's going through some rough patches. Crazy. Those people that would cheat on their, oh, no. That's right, man. Falcons forever. Let's go, man. I don't like that wishy-washy stuff either, man. That's right. I'm always putting on for my city. I got no other team. I can respect other team players, but I don't root for no other team. It's ATL. C Dub said Coach Art picked these quarterbacks. Mr. Toxic Black said if Smith is fired, we should hire Eric Bieniemy. That's a thought. Magic Man laughing. I guess you were laughing when I was laughing. Millie Mills, what's up, fam? I see you. That sounded for you, bro. Welcome to the stream. I see you. Man, thank all of you guys coming through, man. I appreciate every last one of you guys, man. Ain't nobody told you what also I'm going to tell you.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team.
Yep. Yeah, man, this is Falcon in review. I think we need to hold. They really don't have no good running game. They got some nice little rookie wide receivers, but Kyler Murray is just coming back after not playing football for almost a calendar year. There should be no way we should lose this game, but again, we just lost to a team who was missing their starting quarterback. Their backup quarterback went out. That was a rookie. And then a quarterback that just came off the street. They're freelancers as a quarterback, but his main job is NASA engineer or something like that. So, yeah, and Joshua Dobbs. Yeah. Bobby Carter said, Falcon for life, just enjoying the ride, baby. Yep. Ms. B said, I hate to blame the defense, but they was a big reason as to why they missed those tackles. If a man made that tackle on 4th and 7, then the game is over. He just let Josh get away. They were missing tackles. I agree, Miss B. I mean, like I said, it's the worst game they had. That's about the only game I will put on the defense this season. But again, just like Magic Man said, they got turnovers. They got a sack, a safety, and we couldn't do nothing with it. So yeah. Yeah, they was missing tackling the whole game, not just that fourth down. But yeah, they also got turnovers, got a safety too. We ain't do nothing with it. We was in the red zone so many times and kicking field goals. Shout out to Cool, like I said at the beginning of the show, the best offensive player on this team. One player that coach can't mess up. Oh, yes, he can when he go for it and we don't get it. And then we get a penalty and move us out of field goal range. Mr. Toxic Black said, Richard Grant is sorry. Oh, yeah. Man, Richard Grant. What happened to Helms? Why Helms can't get a run? 330 said, turning in my Dirty Bird car is not an option. I'll ride it out. I know you will, brother. You drive from North Carolina to come to home games. I know you ride or die. Literally. 95 to 20. Martavius Bryant just signed with the Cowboys. He wasn't coming here. I know he wasn't coming here, though. He want to go somewhere where he can win. A championship. We can possibly still, guys, we can still make it into the playoffs and win this division. The games are in front of us. You know, the Saints play us. They only one game ahead of us. We had the opportunity to win this division, guys. So it's not all doom and gloom. But we lose this next game, guys. I'm gonna be Master P up in here. Dun-dum, dun-dum, dum, 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 dum. We no limit soldiers. I'm riding that no limit tank, bro. We no limit soldiers. I thought I told you. We lose to the Cardinals. And get your mind right. I thought I told you. Hey, we lose versus the Cardinals, dog. I'm on the no limit tank. So let's hope we don't get on that tank. Because y'all will see me on Falcons in Review next week. Make it say, na. I'm the colonel of the tank. You doing big things. I got big bang. Hey, man. Let us lose to Arizona. I'm coming here like Master P, bro. P don't hurt him. Now I understand why we got all these tight ends on the roster. We need to use them in the red zone. He really liked Jonnu Smith. Maybe he was looking at Kyle Pitts like a younger version of Jonnu Smith. But then once he got him, he was like, I might as well trade for Jonnu Smith. All right. Jonnu Smith got more yards, more touchdowns than Kyle Pitts this season. Can't make this up. All right, guys, we're about to get up out of here, man. I ran it enough. I think the Falcons should beat the Cardinals. They're 1-8. They're openly tanking to try to get Caleb Williams or Michael Penix. We need to beat this team 28-14. I said it. 28-14. The butt-naked lip coach lives another day. We winning this game 28-14. Put it on the books. Ms. B said, Cuz said, I'm not really that mad because if if we don't make the playoffs, Arthur Smith should be fired. I'll be happy with that. If we make it the playoffs, now I'll be happy with that. So I'm cool. All right. We winning this game, Ms. B. We winning this game. Falcon Nation, we're winning the game. We play to win the game. Cutting a mustache is going to open up his playbook. My bad, man. I apologize. Bobby Carter said 42-10. What y'all got, man? What y'all got on the game, man? What y'all got on the game? Seriously, though. Seriously. What do you guys think? Tell me your scores for the game, man. Tell me your scores for the game. 20-14. Winston says. 30-17. All right, Winston got a scoring high. All right, that's what's up. Come on, guys. I want to see you guys' scores. What do you guys think we're going to do in this game? I need us to get to the playoffs. I'm sick and tired of watching everybody go to the playoffs and we not in there. We not participating. I don't want us to lose just to get rid of Arthur Smith. I would rather him turn it around, personally. Do I believe he'll turn around? I don't have faith he'll turn around. I would rather us win. Ms. B said 20-23, Falcons. Toxic says 17-20, Falcons. All right. Larry, Kyler Murray just came back from knee injury. I don't think they're going to run him as much. He ain't going to take a chance on re-injuring that knee because they got to trade him. I put on because they got to trade him at the end of it, JB. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Because they're not keeping Kyler Murray. They're 1-8, and they are eyeing Caleb Williams or Michael Penix or the quarterback out of North Carolina. That's who they're eyeing. I don't think Shadour's coming out. I think he's going to stay one more year. But his daddy going to have to get him an offensive line that can block for him. Because that kid that's a tough kid, bro. In the games that I do watch and they get mollywhopped, I mean, he is getting mollywhopped out there and getting up, limping off the field, and coming back out there and throwing dots whenever he has a chance to throw it. Worst offensive line in D1 is the Colorado Buffaloes. Worst offensive line in D1. There's no worse. Georgia State got a better offensive line than Colorado. They do. Atlanta Dog says 35-21. Arthur Smith is fired in the bar week. Oh, man, we are terrible against quarterbacks making that first start. All right. I don't want to believe that, man. But I can't. Dang it, man. Come on, Atlanta Dog. We got to win this, man. We gotta win, man. With this easy schedule. We gotta win, bro. What's up, Daniel Barry? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I see you, man. Yeah, we gotta win, man. We can't sit here and be like, at 4-6 after 10 games with 7 games left in the season. And Atlanta Dog says, I hope we win, but the Kool-Aid is sour. Damn, that's tough. I think we're going to beat the Cardinals. I think we're going to make a statement. They save Arthur Smith's job. 28-14, guys. This team is openly tanking. We do need O-line. Great call. We need to replace Taylor McGarry, who's a cone. He's literally a cone, man. He's a tackling dummy. They just smack him out the way. All right. He's great on run blocking. Horrible on pass blocking. Kind of is what it is. Bergeron. I mean, nobody's really having a good. Even our old world Christian Lindstrom is having a subpar year to his standards. $330 is a season ticket holder. He says, Winston, I need Arthur Smith to prove to me that he can score 30 points. In my opinion, he can only coach lower scoring games. I 100% agree with 330. I think he tries to open it up, but he don't have the quarterback to do it. And there's a point that Atlantabirdgang made that I do agree with, that you do have to, a great quarterback will make any coach look better. A coach accents the talent. Now, I will say, I think bad coaching can ruin talent, though. I think bad coaching can ruin the talent. But good coaching does accent the great talent. You still need the talent. You still need the talent. But the example he gave was with Mahomes, you know, Andy Reid. Andy Reid was a Hall of Fame coach, but he wasn't looked at as a top 5 coach until he started winning with Mahomes, you know. So, yeah, I agree with that. Matt Hennessy was a huge loss. Stop it. Hennessy. I don't know what you're talking about. You talking about Arizona? All right, guys, we've been on here almost 2 hours. I want to thank all of you guys for coming through. You guys have been awesome with the questions. I love the interaction. We appreciate every last one of you guys are coming in. If you did not hit that like button or sub, please go ahead and do it now if you enjoy the content. Also hit the notification bell so you'll know when we come on. We have no live stream tonight because it's election night. All right. So no game tonight. Well, no NBA game. And ain't no football game on. So we good. I know the United are playing, but I don't know anything about soccer, so I'm not gonna call that and look stupid. So yeah. So we'll be back on Wednesday for a. I think we got. Hold on, let me go back and check the schedule right quick. All right. Hey, look at that. All right, yeah. So I want to see Victor Wembanyama. So tomorrow we got Victor Wembanyama versus the Knicks. That'll be our national game of the week. And then we got the Hawks on Thursday versus the Magic. Both teams are tied for the league in the division at 4-3. Then the Celtics got to see what they cooking with. And then Mississippi versus Ole Miss versus the Dogs. Please join us on Saturday for that. The time was 3:30. They moved it to 7, guys. They moved it to 7. That's a primetime game. Number 2 versus number 10 in the nation. Please be right here. Go Dogs. Y'all know how we do. Make sure y'all tune in this weekend. The Dogs versus Ole Miss. We win that game, we in the SEC championship, but we ain't worried about just being in the SEC championship. We trying to go for that 3-peat. As I take off my Falcon bucket hat, I put on my Dogs hat. I'm going to bid y'all adieu. Peace up. A-Town down. Deuces. Thank you guys for coming through. You guys were amazing.